Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So earlier today, I posted regarding the latest Statcounter survey results for the desktop browser market share worldwide. And now it's time to look at the Statcounter survey results for the desktop Windows version market share worldwide. And just to compare the previous survey results from March 2023 to April 2023. And although these survey results do give us a good indication as to the different percentages when it comes to the market share. Obviously, always keep in mind that these surveys will never be 100% accurate. Now, there are some interesting surprises this month regarding the different versions of Windows. And Windows XP, starting here in 6th place, is still holding on fast. And it doesn't seem to be going anywhere soon. And Windows XP is still a popular operating system in some regions of the world, where it is still used in some cases to access the internet and so on. And although it still is in 6th place, has dropped very slightly from 0.4% in March to 0.35% in April. And then we get Windows 8, the original release, Windows 8.1 and Windows 7, which are all unsupported operating systems. So from Windows 7 right down to Windows XP, as many of you will know, those operating systems and versions of Windows have all reached the end of life and currently are no longer supported. Now, when it comes to Windows 8, the original release has dropped slightly from 0.51% to 0.44%. Windows 8.1 has increased very slightly from 0.84% to 0.85%. And believe it or not, Windows 7, which decreased in the last survey by Statcounter, has now increased from March to April 2023 from 3.72% to 3.78%. And this is going to be an interesting one to watch, because Windows 7, although it is a unsupported version of Windows and has reached its end of life, still remains a very popular operating system by choice. And in my personal guesstimation, I personally feel in the future, when we kind of see the end of and the back of Windows XP finally, that Windows 7 is going to become the new Windows XP, and Windows 10 then will become the new Windows 7 when Windows 10 does reach its end of life, because that is reaching its end of life on the 14th of October 2025. And we are starting to see the end of Windows 10 as a whole, as I have posted even last week, that Windows 10 version 22H2 will be the final version. So it doesn't seem that Microsoft is going to be giving the Windows 10 operating system too much attention before it reaches its end of life in October of 2025. So those are the unsupported versions of Windows. And now moving on to the only two supported versions, Windows 11 and Windows 10. Windows 11 for the first time has reached over 23% and does carry on to increase ever so slightly and steadily. Every month we do post these survey results, and has increased from 20.94% from March to 23.01% in April. And Windows 10, although very dominant, still in the front, has decreased from 73.48% to 71.45%. So Windows 10 and Windows 11 are going to be the interesting ones to watch in the future. And my reason for saying that, if we head over to the chart provided, here at the top we get Windows 10, and this kind of pale blue line is Windows 11. And as you can see, has steadily increased every month over the last year. So when we get to the end of 2024, 2025, it's going to be interesting to see where this line actually, if it does cross over Windows 10. And as mentioned, in the future, we could be getting possible new versions of Windows 11, or as I've posted previously, by the end of 2024, we might even see a new version, Windows 12, but that has never been confirmed by Microsoft. But that's it. That's the latest Statcounter survey results for April 2023. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.